Hey everyone, welcome to the very first installment of the weekly matchup. I think this is going to be some sort of new title. I'm going to work with it, but what I'm going to try and do is trying to record some matches more and more often for the channel. So obviously we've got an incredible matchup today. We've got Twilight Apoc on a 6-match win streak, obviously second ranked in the Pro Division. He's going to be taking on Lucky, who's third ranked, former Pro Champion. Obviously, the winner of this match is going to take on the Sword Saint next weekend for the Pro Division title. Huge matchup for Twilight. Obviously, they were recently in the rookies and they finally advanced. Got a bunch of really big wins, and it's going to be incredible. For those who don't know, this is the MonTac trading card game. Basically, every match is about 20 minutes. You've got 20 minutes to take out your enemy. If by end of the 20-minute time limit you have not reduced their health to 0, it will go into extra time, where a single health loss will be the end of you. It's going to be an incredible matchup. I'm very excited to see it. And of course, judging this matchup, we have the former rookie champion, Mini Smoke. So let's see how things go. But if this is something you guys enjoy, I'll be happy to do this a heck of a lot more. I do love commentating these matches, and I'm incredibly excited for this one in particular. Alright, looks like we've got Lucky that's going to be starting off. Alright, looks like both are good to go. Okay. Now we can't see their hands, so we don't know what they could be going with. I'm going to expect a Steel Trooper from Twilight and Life Gambler from Lucky, but we could be surprised. Lucky starting it off. Yep, there we go. Life Gambler's going for it. Okay, this is definitely looking like Life Gambler's from Lucky at this stage. Let us see though, will he surprise us? He has done some shenanigans in the past. Ooh, passing there. Not an amazing turn from Lucky, but it's not too bad. I think they could definitely bounce back. 5 for Twilight. Ooh, that's really good for Twilight. Let's see what they can do with it. Let's see what they can do with it. Obviously, your role dictates what you can play. They played a class 5, so any 5 and below. Holy smokes, Dragon Cupid already. That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Obviously, it's a roll of 5, so Lucky couldn't even deny the imposing. So it's pretty solid there. Pretty good work from Twilight. Taking the Jack. Taking the Jack's a very good play, because obviously Jack is a pretty big component of Lucky's deck, but when it might not really work because the special move was only until it perishes, so it's not a bad play from Twilight. Pretty good out of the gate. Gotta give him credit. Now, Special Detonation Soldier is dangerous because when it dies, it does get a special to move something. Okay, very good play from Twilight, using Lucky's own monster against them. I'm sure the deck will probably target Cupid. Yeah, targeting the Cupid, that makes sense. It doesn't really do a whole lot because the specialty is already activated. But it's still, I mean, it's better than not specialty moving it. This is definitely going to be interesting though. Okay, going to 4 health. Lucky is already losing the matchup. Well, let's be fair, it doesn't really matter this early on. We're in the first match. First turn is already done, so no FTKs so far. Lucky's going with a roll of 2. Another difficult roll. This could be a little bit tricky, but if they can draw exactly what they need, Twilight could take control here. Roll of 2. Not too bad, not too bad. Fatal Roulette. That's a pretty solid one. Let's see what they get. It's an odd. So that takes out Ambitious, gives 800 to the Cupid. So far, Twilight, things are going their way, but this could turn very quickly. Lucky is one of our most dangerous players. This is going to be interesting to see. It's a roll of 2 for turn, so they are somewhat restricted, but if they can drop supportive... Ooh, class 1. I do think Lucky is bricking here. I think they're bricking. So this could be pretty dangerous. 2 superior aces. Okay, so they're going to get one of those back during Twilight's next turn. Pretty solid, but it definitely proved that Lucky has not drawn into anything substantial right off the bat. Are they going to go into Jackal early though? Now it looks like it's pure gamblers so far, but we have seen them do this with Grimstaff, which is a tactical that can bring out a bunch of Apex monsters and just spam the field. But it looks like Lucky might be playing it safe here. Definitely both players bringing their best decks, it looks like. Holy smokes, I just had... Ooh, that's a Crime Partners already. How many types is that? That's like, I think 2 types. It's like 2k Crime Partners. Oh no, it might be more because the Jackson stuff. Ooh, that is brutal. Okay, so we've got obviously Crime Partners on 2 attacks and Deltro on 2 attacks. Solid start from Lucky. I don't know if it's as dangerous as it really should be, but let's see how much that is. 3,000. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not a bad start. Let's see. Okay, that gets through. So that's 3 attacks to the face, it looks like. I don't think there'll be a lot that Twilight can stop. This is going to be a decent amount of damage. I don't think Twilight has anything to defend against this. They definitely haven't started anything soon. Okay, 2 attacks from Deltro. Very nice. I guess the question's going to be how are they going to keep this pressure up? Now obviously it's going to really depend on if Lucky can get into those aces, because if they can't, this matchup gets a lot more difficult. Obviously the time is going to be ticking. Roll of 6. Oh my gosh, Twilight's getting amazing rolls right now. I just hope they don't get Torosian Guard, because that will be brutal. Contract off the bat is really good. Class Bond's going to get the Superior Ace. Okay. Getting the draw of 2 cards. Pretty solid, Obviously that 6 will dictate what classes they can play. That number and below. So that's pretty much anything at the moment. Plus that contract. Twilight is definitely not going to be bricking this match. I just want to see what's in Twilight's hand, because I have Fox. That's an interesting choice. Why would you go Fox? Fox is weird. Why would you go Fox? Actually, if you can use that to send some cards you want to get into play, it's pretty good strategy from Twilight here. Rebirth? Oh, maybe they grab the Rebirth and then bring back Elgors? Ooh, Plasma Hand Cannon, you know what that's going to be. That's going to be Death Soldier. That does seem like they're shooting a bit quickly, especially the fact they won't necessarily get their card back on the next turn, because their board's full. I don't know if that's the best play. Okay, Ambitious Attack. Okay, so no special removal, that's good. I think Lucky realized if they picked that, it wasn't going to be a good idea. I think Twilight needs to discard a card for that Gargoyle, Confession, Elgors, and that's going to be 3k and enough to deal with a bunch of cards. That's what I think is the right play. But we could be surprised here. Okay, so we've been into this a little bit here. Going Fox's specialty. They're going to do this 3 times a game. Discarding a class 1, they're going to get back one of those class 6s. Very solid. Great play from Twilight. Obviously, they're playing incredibly well, regardless of the result here. I think they're definitely at the level to be playing for this kind of title, or chance to get the title. So they're going to grab back. I think they grab back. Yep. Okay, so they grab back Elgors. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Elgors comes down. He's going to be at 2,000, so that's pretty solid. 2,000 is pretty good. It's not amazing. I think the Gargoyle play would have been better, but maybe there's a play I'm not seeing. That could be true too. It's going to be interesting to see what... Oh, that was a tactical effect. Maybe that's a better option, actually. Holy smokes. They're going to drop Crime Partners by another 400. It's going to make Crime Partners, I think, 2,100 in total now. Okay, so this is interesting. I did not expect that play from Twilight. It's not actually a bad move at all. It does lose power. Is it permanent power to the end of the game? It's until they perish. Okay, that's alright. It's still pretty solid. Pretty solid. I don't know how this is going to play. I think Crime Partners is definitely probably going to get beat over this turn. I know Lucky doesn't run a lot of defense for stuff that's not gamblers. So pretty solid. Alright, Minismo's doing a great job of judging. I don't know, if you are Twilight, is it better to... Oh, that Mistress can attack all of them. Wow. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, so they're just having a look now. Yeah, so now they're just having a look at the new Eclipse Trooper changes. Obviously, this is looking pretty brutal for Lucky if this Mistress is successful. I think Fox goes over Crime Partners, and then Mistress cleans up the rest, goes for some damage, would be nice. The benefit is none of these cards, except for Ace, are gamblers. So that does allow... It does allow Twilight to get some really good advantage here. This is a really good play from Twilight. I don't know if Twilight's even done yet, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see. Going into conflict. Going after Spirit Ace first. That's not a bad idea, but it could be a problem with Life Gambler's... I think it's Life Gambler Protection. If that activates now... yeah. Okay, it didn't even matter, because that Savage Duel was going to end the turn. Alright. That's fair enough. That's going to pass the turn back. I don't know if that's really that good for Lucky. They're not even going to get their Jack back, which kind of is a bit of a bummer. Crime Partners is not going to go up in power, so it can only take on Mistress at this stage, and Mistress can use that specialty, I believe, during either player's preparation stage. Is it either? It is. I think it is. Oh no, it's only during your preparation you can lower it. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Now, of course, with Twilight having Contract in play, they can play anything regardless of class as long as it's an Eclipse Trooper, so that's a huge advantage. Just need Lucky to roll for turn, and they get a roll for 3, pretty solid. It's not the best roll, but it's not the worst one either. It allows you to do most of the stuff. They've got a full board, so it's not as critical. Obviously, I think... this is such a gamble if this fails. I don't think that's... Is that legal? It's a non-synergy. Ooh, that is legal. Ooh, that was a huge payoff there. Ooh, because it's non-synergy, so Elders does get popped. Ooh, that is brutal. That was a very solid play there. Okay, I gotta respect that. That was a very solid play. We're gonna see a response from here. They're both at 2100. They both lose. Okay, that's not too bad. But that is literally game if Twilight can't stop this. Is this already over immediately? Is the very first match we're going to have here already over? Twilight is looking an asset, so it's going to be interesting to see. Elgor's of Ruthless comes out. Very solid card. Great card. Really solid. I don't know if Lucky can beat over it. I think this is game. But we're about to find out. I know Lucky... Okay, passing it over. Twilight survives the matchup. Definitely good there. Obviously, we're a fair bit in now. Okay, alright, now we're in the final 10 minutes. Obviously, Twilight is now at a roll of 3. Doesn't matter, because they can play anything regardless of class. That's really solid. Templar is not regardless of class, but I assume they're using the specialty to play it regardless of class, so that's pretty solid. Obviously, consistency in the Pro Division is incredibly important. Making sure your deck can always work no matter the situation is one of the best situations. Going into Mechanizards is phenomenal. Board wipes, and Lucky hates them, so Twilight definitely has the tools to do well in this matchup. I have a feeling they're going to have level 2 in hand for Mechanizards, because they made that play. I feel like they do. Do they? Regen for 2 health. That's a smart play, because anything could happen here where they just get outsourced and Lucky goes in for the kill really early. Great play from Twilight. They're not going away that easily. Okay, Olgors is going after Deltro. Let's see. What are they going to do? They're trying to take out the threat immediately. Okay. And Cannon's going for Superior Race. That's pretty solid too. I don't think there'd be any reason for Lucky to stop that. Okay, oops, ignore that, please. Okay, Elgor's is gone, but it still did a really good job of dealing with a lot of cards. That is 2 cards from Twilight's asset already dealt with, though, so that could be pretty rough. Regicide Jackal, first card from Lucky's asset, is coming out. Pretty dangerous card, I'm not going to lie. But I don't think... Is it as big as that Templar? It is not. It's actually 50 less than the Templar. So they're going to need something extra to boost it. I think Lucky needs to roll as well. Oh no, they roll a 2. Okay. Okay, Detonation Soldier, that's pretty solid. That's going to specialty move the Templar, I believe. Or maybe not. They are going to use that. That's going to deal with the Templar. Very good. That does mean they're enemy will specialty removal, which means they can't force the Mechanizzards to pop early. But we're going to have to see if that's really enough to keep them alive. Okay, Queen's going to come out. That's a very good card for Lucky there. Very big part of the life gamble strategy. Okay, time pause at 6 minutes and 16 seconds. And Regicide is going after Templar. Is there anything that Twilight can do? Nope, they're going to let it through. Alright. This will leave them wide open though. Is there anything Twilight can do at all? I think they're taking both. Alright, it's okay to take health points in the first 20 minutes. Obviously, you want to use those as a resource, but if you do run out of them, you will lose the game. So we'll see what Twilight can pull off here. Obviously, they still have Contract in play. They've got a lot of different things they can do. Roll of 3 doesn't really matter for Eclipse Troopers. They need level 2 Mechanized. I don't see it picking up for them if they don't grab that card now. Then again, level 3 won't really be able to do with Jackal, so Elgors the Ruthless would have been really nice here. We're going to go Aura Cannoneer. Great card, great card. Okay. Okay, both King and Jackal are going to lose 500. That's pretty solid. Is there any way they can capitalize on that though? Eclipse Troopers are definitely looking pretty dangerous in the current meta. But we're going to have to see if Twilight can pull anything out here. Even dealing with Dead King is nice. Forcing maybe Lucky to burn through their deck. They are actually burning through their deck. If you have a look there. Ooh, level 2! They got level 2! Okay, this sets up... Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. Ooh, okay, it's only getting 600. I don't think you should... You need to go into level 3, Twilight. Surely you need to go to level 3. If you can hear me... No. No, these players can't hear me. But if they could, I would be telling them go for level 3. You need to go for level 3. Are you going for... What are you doing? Another one? Holy smokes, but you've missed timing on the first one. Did I miss something? Are they not running level 3 anymore? Sure they are. He's not going... That's really bad. That's a huge misplay. Oh, man. That's not good at all. That means... That could lead to them bricking pretty hard. Are they not running level 3 anymore? Does that seems like a mistake to me. Because level 3... So what was the plan here for Twilight? Yeah, this is not looking good for Twilight. Okay, they've just accidentally made a mistake there and they've rammed that into the Jackal. Okay, so I'm just making sure that level 2 does perish there. Even though it was a mistake, we have to make sure people understand that thing needs to be gone. It did lose the conflict. Okay, that needs to be there. Hold on. Yeah, so they need to get rid of that mechanism. It's made the attack. That should be in the perish pile. Alright, so we're just explaining the situation with mechanism level 2. Okay, judges just explained they do need to send it to the purge pile. They did make the declaration. It should be the purge pile. There it is. Okay. Alright. Definitely a tough lesson there. I believe the power drop on Jackal should be gone now. Before conflict, we got a response from Twilight. Gear Assailant. Okay, are we assuming they're going with Aura Cannoneer as well? Looks like it. They're just going to keep that there. It's going to drop the Elder down to 2,500. I don't know if that really matters, but we'll find out. I don't know if that matters. This is brutal. I do not know if Twilight can pull it out now. That was a huge misplay not going to level 3. I'm not sure what they're doing, but we'll find out. Maybe I'm about to be proven wrong. This is game. Is this game? Can Lucky close it out this early? Has he done it? Has Lucky pulled off the inevitable? Nova Mistress hits the field. Okay, Nova Mistress is enough to stop Jackal from being too big. Okay, let's see. Ooh. That's brutal. That's brutal. Hammer Down brings Jackal big up enough. It's going to take out Nova Mistress unless Twilight can respond. Looks like I would go War Gear. Yes, that's a good play. Specialty moving is really important. Okay, moving Jackal specialty. That's actually really good. That's actually really good, because that means that Lucky can't bring it back later in the game. There's still a chance for Twilight to pull this out, but they need to be really good with that Nova Mistress right now. So I believe the Jackal did attack. Okay. Jackal is gone. That's pretty solid there. That means Jackal is going to be a lot less of a target there for Lucky. There's not much any attacks that they can do anymore. Okay, Mechanist level 2 goes back. Now this does mean that Mechanist level 2 still is a viable target for the level 3 sacrifice. But Twilight is going to need to get level 3 into play. He's going to need that really badly. Yep, so Mechanist's going to go back. This is pretty important. If Twilight needs to hit level 3 here and then bring back something big from Perished is the play. Roll of 6 again. They are getting so lucky with these rolls, man. That is incredible. They need level 3 down. Level 3. Okay, finally. Come on, Twilight. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Let's show us what you got. Because at the moment, you're going to need to pull off a huge win here. I don't know how you're going to be able to do this, but let's see what you can do. Cannon. Okay, more milling. Lucky's really taking control of this matchup so far. Okay, so they're just going to play it without popping anything. That's okay. Cannon's going for Cupid. So Cannon is pretty decent. 1750 versus 1500 Cupid. Okay, so they're going to play a Bear Soldier. So Bear Soldier is going to drop it by 500. I believe it's going to be enough to take care of Templar. It will drop the Mechanizzer down to 2200 and Mistress down to 20. I think it's like 2250 as well. 2200, sorry. Okay. Still enough to beat over a bunch of stuff, but it will deal with Templar. Another Bear Soldier. I don't know about this one, Lucky. I do not know about this one. I feel like you're burning through your cards. We're about to find out. You know, we'll find out. But I feel like you might have just overcommitted. 1 minute and I believe 33 seconds left in the matchup. Obviously timer has been paused when a player goes over 90 seconds in their turn. Cannon's definitely going to be gone, but I don't know if that was a good play. because now Twilight can take out both bears and... Yeah, they're just going to clear the bears. What was the play? Surely there's another... Okay. Alright. Maybe I'm missing something. But that seemed like an I feel like that was overdone. Okay, so pretty solid from Twilight here. Obviously, they're on 1 health. But they have access to level 3, which is huge. And I don't know what their last one. I think it's the Apex for Eclipse Troopers, which is a very good card in itself as well. Is it enough to deal with like gamblers? Ooh. I think Judge is trying to think about something. Okay, Lucky needs to roll here. Okay, so it's a roll of 5. Let us see, is there anything that Lucky can pull off here? Going into second deck is a bit scary. I think Blackjack? Blackjack. Yeah, Blackjack makes sense here. If I'm Twilight and Blackjack does show up, you hit Aura Cannoneer, it comes back, you give Lucky the 2 health, but you can special move the Blackjack. I think Blackjack's coming. I think that makes the most sense. Oop, I've accidentally drawn it. They need to put that into play. Blackjack. Yeah, okay. So now from Twilight, this is where you drop Aura Cannoneer. That's me, though. Like, it could be... Twilight might have their own ways of dealing with it. But to me, this seems like an Aura Cannoneer situation. Okay. Looks like they do regret putting the Blackjack into play. Is there anything? Come on. If Twilight's going to do anything, they need to announce it before conflict. Is this it? This might be it, guys. This might be it. This might be it. Tarosh. Oh, solid. Oh, that is amazing. Great job. That is a very solid play there. They are making Lucky earn this win, I'm going to be honest. That is going to shut down Blackjack from getting all the additional no-timers and stuff. Very well played. I'm going to be honest. That was pretty solid. I think Contract is gone. Okay, 20 seconds left. Likely to be the last turn of the game. Contract is gone. Roll 6? Holy... How the heck are they getting so lucky with these rolls? This is crazy. This is insane. Last turn of Blackjack. Jackal's gone, but the biggest weapons in Lucky's arsenals are gone, and Twilight's going to go for a Lady Luck. Draw 3 cards. Always having extra cards is good, but this is really close. I actually don't know. Lady Luck again. Okay, so that does mean they don't have the best cards left. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think we're probably this is the final 10 before extra time now. Is there anything? I'm gonna need something big. I'm gonna need something big. I know that Twilight's probably running a second Troshan Guard, so if Blackjack comes back, Troshan Guard that, and then Twilight could probably take control if they have Mechanism level 4. I just hope they don't attack into that Blackjack, because if they do, that is gonna be a really bad idea. Really bad idea. That allows Lucky to win. Ooh, dropping everything by 500. Okay, I see. I probably would have played it, because why not have that guy in play, but sure, drop it by 500. Oh, are they gonna go... Oh no, if they play... Oh no, it wouldn't actually matter if they did that. If they played that, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Is there anything Twilight can do to really shut this game down? Ooh, they're on 1 health. They really pushed it to the limit here. They played incredibly well. But I think Lucky is looking very dominant. Quadroid. Playing as a monster, which means when it perishes, they can get a class 5 back from Perish Pile. That's very nice. That's a very good specialty there. Okay, so this is the final turn of the game before extra time. I don't think Twilight can close it out this turn, but I don't think they have to. So that's pretty important. Ooh, Aura Cannoneer. Oh, they're going to beat over Blackjack, aren't they? I don't know if that was a good play. Oh, they are going to attack blackjack, aren't they? Oh, don't do it. They're going to do it, aren't they? I think they are. I mean, it's gutsy. Gotta applaud them for the guts, but it's like... I don't know if that's a good play. Wait, were they both 500? Oh, they were. Okay, it's a crash. Does Twilight activate that? Nope. Okay, mechanism's at 54. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that was a really bad play. But it did force the war gear out. Oh, I just don't know if that was a good play there, Twilight. That was not a good play, Twilight. But it's all good. I think that does even out. It does get rid of Lucky's asset a bit more too. But my goodness, I don't know if that was the best play. Okay, blackjack dies. Good. Pretty solid. Blackjack is going to be a 4K in the future. It doesn't. We are now in extra time, so single health point will be the end of the game. We're going to see a wild joker hit play. I bet that's probably what's going to happen. But there is an extra asset there. Supportive ace. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. We got a response. Okay, we're going to play a contract. Okay, solid, solid. Okay, he's going to bring out something. We'll bring out. Now this is where Lucky can make a lot of bank. They can get a lot of cards out. They can make a lot of resources here with these revivals. That's going to give them a full board. Yeah, this is difficult. Okay. Lucky has just turned the tide. He's caught up in the deck, and I believe he's taken control in the asset. We have seen Twilight in a similar situation against Shadow Galaxy Wolf, but they were able to pull it out, even with no asset pile against a full-on 30 plus Torosian effect activation. But is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough from Twilight is the question. Contract is really good, but I just don't know. I think that missing that first mechanism, the mechanism level 3 initially, unless maybe they're not running 2 level 3s, maybe they're running 1. But I still think that was pretty difficult. Go into conflict. If you want to go to conflict, I think you need to risk 1 hit Twilight. Okay, is this going to be lethal? It's not going to be... Ooh, another defense. Okay, good. Good defense. Solid defense. I like that, like that. Okay, it's going to pass it back. And Lucky did not do a lot with that ace. I feel like they are misplaying. They must be getting really nervous at this point. That seems like a huge misplay. How are they getting all these rolls? That's crazy. That's incredible. Both lose by 500. Jack's going to go down to 300. Ace goes down to 1100. Or I currently believe he's at 1100. So that's a crash if it happens. It's a good play, but I believe Lucky can go into more supportive ace hijinks. So if I'm Twilight... Oh, that's a good play. That pops both. Yep. But we'll leave Lucky wide open. Okay, so that's going to make them all perish, and then they can play an Eclipse Trooper card from Perish Power to Bridge Power. Ooh. Ooh, this is huge. This is huge. Okay. Okay, they're going to bring back Nova Mistress. That is definitely the right play. Okay, Nova Mistress is going to go up to 50... What is that? 5,400? Ooh, that's definitely... What? Yeah, 5,400. They said 34. I was getting worried there for a second. That is the right play, I would say. You get more cards with that. That is the right play. That could turn this match around. Just that single play. Leaves Lucky wide open for attacks. They have to defend. And there's 2 huge dudes coming down. Starting with Autocannon Nia. Great. Obviously, Trojan Guard's probably the smart play here from Lucky. But they would have to also play... This is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. This is pretty solid. Is there anything they could have done? I don't think so. Was there anything else they could have played, maybe? From Nova? I don't think so. They've got a full board, so it's not like they can play anything extra. It's going to put Lucky on the back foot for sure. They could defend with blackjack and stuff. Okay, they're just checking this best removal, I believe, on Ambitious Jack. Yeah. Looks like Lucky is going to try and go for a Ambitious Jack play. But if this gets Ambitious Jack and it fails, if it fails, this is bad. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Can't use it. He can't use it. He can't use it. He can't use it. Hold on. Hold on, need to check that. Need to check something here. I need to check War Gear. Is that special removal until... Is it permanent special removal? No, it isn't. Jack, no it isn't. Dragon, it wasn't Cupid that specialty removed it. It wasn't. It was War Gear. It was War Gear. Nova Mistress used War Gear. Do they not remember? Literally, Kanajama used it to take out Jackal back in the early game. This will not work. No, it literally says Nova Mistress used it. It's a permanent specialty move, I believe, isn't it? Did I? Oh wait, did it gains no? It loses especially. It's a permanent specialty removal. War Gear is specialty removal. Is permanent specialty removal. Okay, so they're gonna... Okay, so it looks like they're going to take that back because there was prior information given that it was not permanent specialty moved. So now Lucky's going to have to roll for it, bring out something different. But that was almost a huge rule problem there. I guess Wild Joker goes into Blackjack. Blackjack gets beat down though, and then I believe Lucky's in a huge problem. This is going to be very interesting to see. That almost was pretty dangerous. I know Lucky has enough to defend against this. They can bring out their Apex and stuff and synergies. But they're going to need to do it now. And then when Mechanism level 4 comes out, I don't know if they can survive that. They have to defend against it. They bring out Blackjack. It's only at 5k. Gets beat over. They go Jack. Yeah, Blackjack. It's only at 4k. No, he's at 4,000. War Gears until perish, the power up. War Gear, I believe that the Kanajama is only until perish. Oh. Okay, no worries. Okay, good. It's okay. It's all good, dude. Sorry about that. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Whew. I thought they were using the War Gear power up. No, it's from Wild Joker. That's why it's at 5k. Alright, that's cool. Okay, that's pretty solid then. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. So still an extra time. Blackjack is not big enough. There's no, I believe, tacticalism to defend against this. Twilight needs to attack with, I believe, Nova. Oh, I thought they were going to pass the turn there for a second. Holy smokes. Oh, it's going through! Blackjack is done for the game. It's not coming back. That's incredible. And Arithma comes back. Oh, I thought Lucky might have had something better. Okay, so let's see. What is that Arithma at? What is Arithma at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that the 12 one? Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the second bear. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 4K. It's at 6550, 6500 Arithor, I believe. What? 17? I just counted 12. Oh, I counted 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, no, it's 17. Alright, so it is 17. It's at 6550. 6750. Okay. Alright, that's still too big for Mistress, but that is all good. Mistress just needs to run literally any sort of defense. But Tarosian Guard is probably the smart play here. On the next turn, that'll deal with Arathor, but it only gives them 1 turn left with Mistress. Not great, not great, not great. But this game's a heck of a lot quicker. This game's a heck of a lot closer after that turn. What do you do here if you're lucky? Did that fail? I think it failed. Ooh, Deltro comes down. Additional attacks. Okay. Alright. Okay, I see you. I see you. Mechanism level 4 is not bad here. I feel. No, it's terrible here. What am I doing? No, that's terrible. I should go... I think you go you go Mistress to bring back a 3k. Maybe Gargoyle would be good. You get a pretty big Gargoyle with that. Like, use Gargoyle to get another Gargoyle. Come on. If Twilight, you need to remember that card. Oh my gosh, he's completely forgot it. They've forgotten it. Oh, okay, they are doing level 4 early. That's a bad play. That's a bad play. Oh, that's left them... Although... No, if they do not have a regen... They do not have a regen. If they don't have a response, they need to regen that mechanism level 4. Because if that dies early, this game... Wait. Ooh, Queen comes out. Okay. Yeah. Everything. No. No. Too late. I think they wanted to respond to Queen with a regen. But that's still mechanism gone. Oh, such a huge misplay from... That was such a huge misplay. Huge misplay from Twilight. That's everything gone. It does leave Lucky wide open, but Lucky's got full right to get everything out now. I don't think Twilight can get out of this. That is gonna be brutal. Alright, Twilight does get to play everything they can, but I do believe this game is over. I don't think there's much they can do left. They did take care of Lucky's Queen, but it's going to take an absolute miracle to win this match. Tactical effect brings back something else. Has to be an Eclipse Trooper tactical though. Another Elgors. Turns cannot end your tactical effect. That's not going to stop the Gambler Apex though, unfortunately. It's just about what does Lucky have left. Does Lucky have another Queen left? If they have another straight 5, this game is over. I think they're bigger than most of what Lucky can bring out. But, oof, is it not looking good? It is not looking good here. Twilight's definitely putting in a great effort though. Okay, Blackjack Joker, we knew that was going to happen. It's going to discard the entire hand. Get 5 cards back. That'll get them queen. Yep. Okay, yep. Yep. Queen. Oh, man, that's crazy. Huge misplay with those Mechanism level 3s. I think they have level 3 in hand. Huge misplay. That's going to cost them dearly. Leverage protection. Okay, so Jack is going to get the Blackjack Joker into play. Twilight cannot get through that at all. Dang, that level 3, they needed to wait on level 4. I think they have Trojan Guard in hand. Okay. That will kill Blackjack, which is great. But surely Twilight has a Trojan Guard left. Oh, they can't even use it, can they? Because Elgors. They can't even use it because of their own Elgors. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. They can't even respond with the Trojan Guard. They've got Trojan Guard, Mechanized level 3 in hand. Both are dead. And then a third unknown card. And one card's not going to win them this game. Wow. Wow. Dang. Alright, well, looks like Lucky's going to be taking this at this stage. Unless something incredible happens here. Yeah, superior aces. None of them are big enough to deal with the Twilight's deck. It's more about the queen play here. Straight 5. Yep. Yep, board wipe gets going. Yeah, so this is difficult. Yeah, okay, so Miss Twilight's going to lose their entire board. And I believe with that, the 6-match win streak is coming to a screeching halt. And he's not even done. He's going to bring out more stuff. Dang, this is what it's like to play with the pros. They are incredibly strong. Twilight has put up a very good game this match, but I believe this is it. I believe this is going to be game, and I believe Lucky has taken this match. Unfortunately, that does work. They can do that. They can Trojan Guard. What's that last card? What is that last card? It's got to be... What's that last card? Twilight is not going down so quickly. Roll a 5. What can they do? What is the final card? If it's something dangerous... What could it be? Okay, passing. Okay, passing it over. Lucky's going for game. Looks like they're going for game. Okay, they're taking the damage. Great game, both you guys. Well played, both of you. Lucky will be victorious here, and the win streak. And the win streak does end. We're just going to see what was Twilight's hand there, and it was just a Quadroid. Wait! Quadroid would have saved them! Oh, that was a really bad play. I can't believe that. They had Quadroid. Wow. Quadroid saves them in that situation. Because they could get a class 5? Wow, okay. Dang. Alright, well that is GG, everyone. Thank you for watching. This has been the very first installation of a weekly match. I think a match of the week we might call it. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Tom from MonTac. I'm going to go chat with some of the players. Have a good one.